r/AskReddit, what was the weirdest sexual euphemism you've heard someone use? That's the unsexiest thing I have ever heard in my life. Mom, can you pick me up? I don't like it here. My other half used to say this to me and it made me shudder. Nothing kills your erection like hearing "shall we go smash pissers." I love burping the worm while my girlfriend watches. Yup. I heard it. Making feet for children's shoes. What, and I can't stress this enough, the fuck? I don't get it. Just means making babies? This is pretty good tbh. This the worst by far. Verbing the noun. For wanking, manhandle the ham candle. An English teacher somewhere is smiling. Examples include burping the worm, shaking hands with the milkman, cranking a hog. LOL, this is my favorite. I used to work with a guy who referred to women's asses as toilets. Man, check out the toilet on her. Literally the single most unappealing way for someone to refer to a nice butt. Once had someone tell me I have a juicy pooper. Thanks. Turd cutter. My buddy uses it all the time. That or dumper. I've heard dumper, but never toilet. Wow. Roughing up the suspect as a euphemism for masturbation was posted on Reddit the other day, and how I lolled. That implies that it can independently commit crimes. Badgering the witness. Getting a visit from Pamela Henderson. Deleted. I'm partial to cattle prod the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. I always thought it was bitch wrinkle. Put the you-know-what in the you-know-where. This was going to be my response. BHG, specifically Jimmy Pop, is a lyrical genius. Such a banger song though. Someone said, she's had a hysterectomy. Shoot up the club all you want. Hysterectomy, the procedure that allows a woman to digest wood. I worked with a guy that was unintentionally epic in his failures. But he once proudly said he had a penis smooth like a dolphin's beak. Gonna have to work smooth as a dolphin's beak into my repertoire of similes. My nana used to say shaking hands with an old friend. Lana to Archer, my vulva is smoother than a veal cutlet. Was this on purpose? A couple for ladies I think are great. Punching the munchkin. Paddling the pink canoe. These ones for guys crack me up. Executing manual override. Hand to gland combat. Mnejamoy. Having a threesome with a couple of no-shows. The last example reminds me of my favorite masturbation euphemism, orgy for one. Link. Mnejamoy sent me. Ringing the devil's doorbell. That's right up there with giving yourself the devil's handshake. This one cracks me up to this day. I was talking to a friend who was telling stories about her college days. She had a roommate who was very liberal sexually. She described this person as a girl who throws the cat around. It was so ridiculous a description that I burst out laughing. Oh my God. That is hilarious. I was messing with a woman that called it fitting it in. I was at her house and she said her sister and her sister's boyfriend were in the room fitting it in. She texted me once asking if I wanted to come over and fit it in. I was like, seizing my means of reproduction. Well, did you? Well, did it fit? Self-induced orgasms described as happy sneezes from my downstairs nose. What the frick, dude, I'm telling. I'd clean that kitchen. Break me off a piece of that sweet potato pie. This one was said by an employee about a customer and she heard it. He was fired. Pickle your cock in cunt brine. Deadwood was one hell of a show. The writing of that show is just amazing. The language is so poetically vulgar, I just love it. I can't unhear squishbox as a euphemism for vagina. I like this one. I'm sure my wife will love it when I start using it. Playing the beast with two backs. It's something a friend said his grandma used to say. Shaking hands with the unemployed. Pretty sure Shakespeare came up with the beast with two backs. It's that old. Making a cuddle puddle. People use that as a euphemism. When I say that, I literally mean like 6 people cuddling. This is very underrated. Absolutely hilarious 10/10. Is your wife a goer? Does she, go? Wink wink, nudge nudge. Haha. Does she, does she, does she? She probably does. What's it like? The old rumpy pumpy has been a warm glow for me for years. Going to Disneyland. Happiest place on earth. Digging for oysters without a shovel. From the 90s sitcom Wings. The blooper reel, link for grumpy old men has a bunch of goofy ones, too. Looks like Chuck is taking the skin boat to Tuna Town, LOL. Hand-to-gland combat. Shooting bullets through the headboard. Reloading the single-barrel pump-action yogurt rifle. Yogurt. Rifle. He's thrown a shoe over a pub, what have you done? A guy told me once that he was hung like a wheel of cheese. I feel like this was from a stand-up set, but I can't find the source. I believe the follow-up was, I won't hit bottom, but I'll definitely stretch out the sides. A gay man explaining how he found the idea of performing oral sex on a woman disgusting. I can't believe anyone would want to put their face into that axe wound. I once heard a gay man say to a woman hitting on him, "What, you think I would ever want to chew on your piss flaps? It pricks like a needle but runs like a sewing machine." Cocky want boing boing. Smashing pissers. God, I hate it. The other worst I heard was, "Give me cummies in my tummies," just gross and not even remotely enduring on any level. Not really that weird, but I always liked purple-headed yogurt slinger. Pretty sure it was a Leslie Nielsen line, from the Naked Gun full body condom scene, could be wrong though. Making thick in the warm, good one from Big Mouth. I try not to use sexual euphemisms or innuendos. But it's so hard. Very, very hard. Sometimes they just slip in. Don't beat yourself over it. Innuendo. Resist temptation. Keep your mouth away from sin. This one old dude at my work who retired, once told us, a group of guys at the end of shift, something about eating a girl out during her period is akin to eating hot wings with no napkins. Just get a lot of sauce all over your mouth. Solo, burping the worm. Moving furniture. Hide the salami. Sounds like a game the adults play on Passover after the kids have tired themselves out looking for the euphemism and gone to bed. Well, we hid the euphemism, now it's our turn. Deleted. This girl requested intercourse to bring her to climax. With the clinical efficiency of the assassination of Bin Laden. My husband and I call it doing taxes mainly to keep the lingo hidden from our kiddo, LOL. They are going to be confused when they hear that some of their friends' parents go somewhere to have their taxes done. That kid is going to be so confused when they grow up. Why did my parents love this so much? And why did it take them all year to file? Rimming, tongue punch your fart box. Lick her shitter like an apple fritter. In traditional fashion, there's a ridiculously high number of slang expressions to insinuate someone is gay in Greek. Among some of the ones I've heard: opening the back door, biting the pillow, shaking the pear tree, whipping the dolphin, polishing the doorknob, drowning the bunny, lifting the jacket, milking the snake, shaving the armpit, varnishing the beanstalk.
Hey guys, it's Reddit Glitch. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. I just wanted to ask you guys to hit the subscribe button because according to my statistics, 98.8% of my viewers are not subscribed, which I think you should subscribe because it's free and we're going to have a lot more bangers in the future, so subscribe. Again, thanks for watching. Bye.